I was like, oh my gosh, I think I've stumbled across the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And well, I knew right then, this is the real deal. Whatever this guy has come up with, I have never experienced anything like it. They say in 4 minutes that you consume the same number of calories as a 60-minute run, which I thought, well, that's impossible, and it just doesn't fit with everything I knew about exercise and science. Tabata is a form of high-intensity interval training. Under that general term of high-intensity interval training is what we call protocols. Protocols are just work-rest ratios. The Tabata Protocol is really just 20 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. It can be repeated any number of times. Each time it's repeated, it's called an interval. It can be 1 interval, it can be 8 intervals, it can be 20 intervals. It's just 20, 10, 20, 10. The 10-second rest is purposefully designed to be shorter than your body can recover from. So over the intervals, as the intervals accumulate, you put yourself deeper and deeper into oxygen debt. That oxygen debt is what creates the changes in your body. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, if you fail, you've kind of succeeded in here. That's what you want. You want to take your body to a place it's never been.
You're just about out of breath, and then it's like, okay, here's the next one, and then you go on the next one, and you barely can make it through that one. You get a little bit of rest. Okay, and so it's kind of a fun challenge to go through the different, all the different movements and try to make without breaking. It's not going to happen all the time. You're going to break.
The most frequent comments I get is, how can body weight compete with weightlifting and weights and that kind of thing? You just take, for example, a bench press. First, you're laying on a bench, so that bench is doing part of the work. Then you're grabbing on a bar that restricts the movement of your shoulders, and so you're all limited by these implements that you're holding, whereas in body weight movement, it's all natural movement, it's athletic movement. You don't need equipment, you don't need money, you don't need space. It's all just moving your body.
I started seeing the notches on my belt go down one thing at a time. I was doing it probably 3 times a week, body weight, no weight, and wasn't even doing all the other stuff that we're doing now. And it absolutely hooked me. It absolutely grabbed me.
Great, Jeff. Keep it going and rest. 3 down, 5 to go. I focus pretty much on 3 basic movements for the human body: running, jumping, and squatting. Those are the biggest muscles of our body. Those are the ones that we use the most. And to me, they're the ones that'll produce the biggest results.
So we came down here and we walked in and John said, "You do know what we do here?" We're like, "Yeah, I think so." And I think I got 3 squats per rep that time doing the Tabatas. And since then, I can hold 15s pretty much through an entire Tabata. So it's made an amazing change. I dropped about 60 pounds, probably within about 3 to 4 months.
What's really awesome about Tabata, one of the #1 things for me is it doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your fitness level. You can train right next to an Olympic athlete. It's your effort that determines the success or failure of Tabata.
The changes have all come since we started doing the Tabata. It's just across the board, not just in strength, but physically, but also just mental, everything about it.
I'm all about using your mind. We've gotten into this idea that we can't do this anymore, we're too old or whatever. I'm telling you, I've done Navy SEALs and I've done 80-year-olds, and they all can move their bodies just fine.
Jon helps in motivating us, getting us going, helping you realize that you can do one more even when you don't think that you can, and it's all about pushing your body to limits that you've never been before.
Well, I know what it feels like. Just work your way through it. I bet you 90% of them think there's no way I can do this, and yet they do it over and over and over again. If you can get to the point where you're doing 3 Tabatas a week, you'll see dramatic results within 20 workouts. And some people even shorter, some people of 7 days, 7 workouts.
It really came to me was, this is helping me in a functional way. This is helping me in everything that I do on a daily basis.
Because we know Right now on the planet Earth, there's nothing that works better than the Tabata Protocol. The only thing is it's hard. But once people embrace that hardness and understand that really we're designed to go hard like that, if you give me all, I'll give you all, and I'll take you as far as you can go.